Hi Pisces, can you tell? Look, I'll show you down here that a cat got in. Look at that, look what happened. This was neat and tidy, this tarot table, and then I heard a skerfuffle. It's the only way I can describe it. This is your April reading, by the way, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. There was a skerfuffle and yeah, guess what? The stool was turned over, the cards were everywhere. The cat looked a bit guilty. I was like, wow. Okay, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What have you been up to? Let me know in the comments section. Spill the tea. I am a Pisces too, as you know. And this is for April 2024. We're going to look at love. We're going to look at your energy. We're going to look at obstacles, best way forward, and channel messages, whatever comes up for you, lovely Pisces. Okay, what do we need to know? Okay, cool. I'll show you these cards in a sec. Unusual for us to get those, actually. Ooh, Pisces, Pisces. Okay, I'm here, Pisces. You see a load of old crud that I've got on the floor as well. Right. I quite like this. This is quite a steady ship for us lovely Pisceans. We've got the Seven of Pentacles here, which is somebody considering their next move. Okay. Pisces, personally, I think we've had quite an interesting, shall we say, 12 months of it. 2023 was not a complete breeze for Pisces. We've got Saturn in our sign for another, I think, 18 months. And when Saturn is in a sign like ours, Pisces, which is a sign of like, oh, do whatever I want, and I'm a Pisces, I'm going to stay in bed, or I'm going to get up, or I'm going to go running, have a bubble bath, take 15 million naps. You know what I mean. Saturn is a taskmaster, and the Eight of Coins is a taskmaster. Working hard, playing hard maybe, but having a lot of boundaries. We talked about this in a video that I did about Pisces season, and I talked about the kind of boundaries that water signs have. Water signs have boundaries that I think of as being kind of made of water. So if you think about what you would call a boundary, like a fence or something that it didn't move, it was like a border, it didn't move. That's not how water signs do it, because Pisces in particular is the 12th sign of the zodiac. You change all the time, you weave in and out, you pick up everybody's energy, you do some folk lady dancing if you feel like it. Pisces love dancing, particularly in the kitchen, like to disco music. I know, give me a shout out in the comments if that's true. I'm doing a bit now. Yes. But Saturn is a taskmaster saying, come on Pisces, what matters? What do you really want? Do your numbers, you know? I mean, it honestly is enough to give any Pisces maths face. You're like, do your taxes, do your numbers. Are you on target? Saturn is the type of person that would have a 5-year plan, and that is not a Pisces. But we can borrow some of this advice from Saturn. The universe wants you in April, and we've got a lunar eclipse on the 25th of March. We've got a solar eclipse, a new moon eclipse in Aries on the 8th of April, okay? And we've got Mercury going retrograde, which for Pisces can be quite magical. Still annoying, your phone might break, blah-de-blah-de-blah, but I think Pisces works well with Mercury retrograde, particularly if you've got Mercury in Pisces, which I have, and I bet a lot of you have. Tell me if you have in the comments. So, we're going to be industrious, or at least we're going to be considering what is useful. Think of this as like the hideous thing where you're clearing out your house and you've got a box for keep, and you've got a box for charity shop, and you've got a box for must go in the bin. Your whole life at the moment is like a house that you're decluttering. Love life, work life, even your spiritual life. And a Pisces, the health of a Pisces' spiritual life is like the health of a phone battery. You need it, okay? Pisces needs spirituality. It's your rocket fuel. Then we've got literally strength in reverse. Major arcana, strength in reverse. When you get strength in reverse, it's a feeling of being depleted. It's a feeling that Pisces can get. There's no gas in the tank. You might just find that you're feeling under the weather, that you're feeling just low energy, that you're wanting to spend like large amounts of time on your own, which is always with Pisces a sign of refueling, okay? Strength card in reverse also has a very practical side, drinking enough water, you know, all the boring stuff. I'm not saying you've got to eat a whole load of curly kale or anything like that, but just looking after yourself. Drinking enough water, getting as much sleep as you can, walking places, keeping moving, that sort of thing, okay? Sometimes Pisces, particularly when we're off on one, if we're on some kind of fantasy thing, or we've got a really big creative project, or we're in love, or we've got a new relationship, or an ex that we can't stop thinking about, or whatever it is, we ignore our physicals as a Pisces. We go off into the whole Neptune, yes, you know, I'm in the skies, bubbles and glitter and unicorn and all that stuff, which is lovely. It's a kaleidoscope of loveliness. And Pisceans are very often poets, musicians, creators, that kind of thing. You will have a strong creative side. Push it into your creative side, but at the same time, look after the body, okay? We're going to look at love life. We're going to look at career. I can see career-wise already, and if this resonates, there will be an extended reading. It will be the first link in the description box. In that reading, we look at all the love cards that come up in this reading and we clarify them, do messages from your person. How do they feel about you? So if you get to the end and it really resonates, have a look at that first link. Okay, here we are, Pisces. We're at a bit of a physical, mental and spiritual crossroads. The important thing is that at the end of March, beginning of this month, April, when Mercury goes retrograde on the 1st of April, that you start losing or cutting free, whatever you want to call it, letting go, I think is what they call it when they're going to fire you from your job. You need to let go of anything that sucks on your energy resources. That's people, because people very often are what suck on Pisces' energy resources. I think around the time of the 8th of April, God, can't speak today, you're going to be getting a lot of insight as to the new moon and as to what you want to ask for, okay? Pisces is the best sign at manifesting. Make good use of this. Ask for clarity in the areas that you need it. If that is in your life purpose, Pisces needs a life purpose. Lots of people, you know, can get away with doing work or having families or being very absorbed in what they're doing. Pisces also needs to know that there is more to this than meets the eye. You know, there's more to the universe, there's more to you, there's more to them, there's more to everything. And I would go so far as to say, and do let me know in the comments what you think, that Pisces thrives on that and withers without it. I would also say that when a Pisces meets somebody, they don't necessarily think first about what is up front about that person. You're always looking behind the curtain. That's what Pisces does. If you need for yourself, because very often Pisces is blind to their own philosophical things or their own life or their own relationships. You can spot it so clearly in other people, but we can be really quite dreamy when it's about us, okay? So Pisces, ask for clarity around the time of the new moon on the 8th, whether it's about a relationship, your life purpose, job, whatever it is. Put it out to the universe. You don't need to do a load of heavy thinking about it, but you do need to do some checking in with yourself and how you feel about it, okay? We get the 3 of Cups in reverse. There will be times, particularly early month, I think, where you're not going to be feeling that social. Now, for a Pisces, that doesn't mean you're not going to go out. It just means you're not really going to engage, because you can be there and not be there at the same time. Don't think that I don't know that, Pisces, because I do. You park one fish in the room, but the other fish has gone fishing. Then we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which I really like. So if you look at this, this is a misunderstanding of communication. It's an energy of falling out with somebody. It's an energy of things, you know, a too many cooks type energy, spoiling the broth. But it's also a situation that is tangled. So if there has been a situation that's been threading through your life since 2023, probably like December 2023 time, maybe just before like October, November, but around the end of 2023, that is going to shift, and it will probably shift around the end of March. And then once it's shifted, you'll get the opportunity to do something about it, in inverted commas, make something of it around the time of the 8th of April. Okay, we also have a Scorpio full moon on about the 24th of April, and we are in Aries season. So this is very positive for making changes. This change, and it could be about a friendship or a misunderstanding in a relationship of some kind that you have had. You don't even have to work too hard on it. It's like a ball of wool just softly untangling itself. Shall we look at destiny and then love life? Okay, destiny, we got the Knight of Coins in reverse. That's very interesting. Let's just zoom out a little bit. Marvellous. Can't do it without a load of toot on the floor, but never mind. Right, okay. I must rearrange my table. God, okay. Your destiny is very interesting at the moment. I bet this one is too. Yeah. You got 3 reverse cards for your destiny. What that means, Pisces, is that you're going to be in Mercury retrograde energy, because we are. You're going to be moving backwards through some things that you did before. It's like, and this, ooh, 5 of Swords. It's like, this is what Mercury does. So the last time Mercury was retrograde, I think it was actually, weirdly, in December. Okay, last year, 23. Something came up for you around that time. It could be a relationship. It could be that you had a chance to go and do something, be something, you know, take a decision, bit of a crossroads. And Pisces, it's not time for you to make your move yet. We've got 3 cards in reverse, one being the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is someone who pushes on, carries on working, it's all going in the right direction. No, you're not. You're stationary. You're neither moving nor not moving, okay? It's like a pause where you're hermiting in your cave. Yes, I'm loving that. We'll come to that in a minute. Okay, you're hermiting in your cave. You're looking over where you've been. You're looking backwards. You're peering back down the tunnel of your life so far, maybe even right to the very beginning. And you may be doing some stuff with ancestry or tracing family tree or thinking about where have you come from. Pisces thinks about this sort of stuff all the time. I know, like the other day, I was standing in a chemist and I was looking at all the people in the queue. And I was like thinking, well, that person does this and this person does that and this person might have done that in childhood. That's what Pisces does. And a friend of mine who's not a Pisces said to me, you know, nobody really thinks like that. Nobody spends their whole time standing in queues, making up life stories for everybody they see and feeling the vibes. I'm like, Pisces do it. Pisces can't not do that. Leave me a comment. I know that that is going to resonate. Right, we've got the 2 of Wands in reverse. This is a decision card, but it's a wand decision card. This is like an exciting decision. It's like, yeah, come on, let's go. Frank the Tank streaking across the quad. Everybody's doing it, you know, like that. And Pisces can get like that, especially if you're whipped up into a frenzy by the people that you're with. But you're not going to be with those people. There's something here about spending some of this month in blissful Pisces solitude. We're talking loungewear. We're talking fluffy slippers. We're talking your favourite blanket. Mine is actually electric, so I can actually crank it up to 11. We're talking making a butt thing, a butt wedge in the sofa and whacking on 6 seasons of Succession or something like that, or whatever it is you watch, Vanderpump Rules or whatever, okay? No judgments. Not from, excuse me, not from me. Then we've got the King of Cups in reverse. For one or two of you, and we're going to do your love life next, this could be an indecisive person. King of Cups in reverse is indecisive, doesn't quite know what they want, bit ambivalent. It's like, you know, a real kind of not sure, not got massive amounts of boundaries in place. There's a lot of flow. There's a lot of going with the flow. Let's see where this goes. We'll not put a name on it. So for some of you, that might be occurring in your love life. But for others of you, and you'll know if this resonates with you, this feels like you are adrift. You know, you are in a period which is very important for Pisces. Excuse me, what is going on with me? I've got allergies today. You're in a period where you've got to imagine that psychically and spiritually you are on one of those, you know, those flamingo sort of lilos that they make, and you see people on holiday in the Caribbean and they're sipping like a daiquiri and they're kind of lying out on a lilo. That's what you're doing spiritually with your life at the moment. Don't worry, it won't be for long, and actually Pisces loves to do that anyway. But you might find a few things are slightly on pause, or it feels like they are. It's like a graceful Control, Alt, Delete. Okay, Control, Alt, Delete. I might have to start doing that as some kind of like computer yoga. Can you imagine, Pisces? Control, Alt, Delete, spacebar. Oh my God, you're witnessing a moment of genius, Pisces. Okay. 5 of Swords is like a bridge between your love life, your career, your spirituality, the lot. This is Venus in Aquarius. Weirdly, I've got Venus in Aquarius. Let me know if you have too. I think, Tracy, you might have Venus in Aquarius. Anywho, right. This is interesting because this is when you're using your head rather than your heart. Now, you are all Pisces, hopefully, or Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus watching this video, or maybe cross-watching. You will know that Pisces does everything by the heart, really. It's all about the water. It's all about the feelings, okay? This is when you're actually putting yourself first. And it's good because Pisces doesn't generally put themselves first. You don't really care that much about most things, but you're going to at this point, okay? Now, for your love life, Ace of Wands. We've got 2 aces in the house, and I love it when we got 2 aces. I generally do pull 2 aces. I like it. We've got passion. This is passion. So you could be reigniting a flame during Mercury retrograde, which of all the star signs, Pisces, you are the one, or we are the one, that has people crawling back when Mercury retrograde, or resurrecting, or coming back, or sending you a message, or hitting you up for whatever it is, okay? But also, if you're single, you might feel your sap rising. You'd be considering getting out there in whichever way, and that would be a good idea, okay? Dust off your disco pants. Every Pisces has probably at least once owned a pair of disco pants. I did. They were crushed electric blue velvet. Drop the mic. And yes, I used to wear them on the dance floor when I used to go clubbing in my young... I wouldn't wear them now, I don't own them now. Oh my God, honestly, this is so... hopefully not pervy. They felt so amazing. It was like a very soft cat that you could stand there at the disco, like just going like that, feeling your own shorts. I know. What can I say? But I used to disco dance in them a lot. It was great. I'm obviously in a very dancey mood today as well. Let me know if you're a good dancer, and let me know if you can ice skate. A lot of Pisces can rollerblade, ice skate, anything to do with the feet. Anyhow, right, love life. Chicka chicka, yee-haw, and giddy up. Maybe a woof and a meow, okay? This is good. I'm liking this very, very much. Pisces, love for April. We are loving it. Okay. Oh, yes. You get the star, Pisces. Woohoo! Pisces, when you get the star, It's about manifesting. Again, you are manifesting kings and queens this month. Now, manifesting traditionally, but I think with Pisces you can do it any time, but anywho, let's just play along, is a new moon situation, okay? So manifesting is something you do around the 8th. Vision board, journal, Pisces daydreams. You can find loads of things on YouTube if you want to do love meditation to bring love to you, to attract love to you. Aaron Doughty, Aaron, maybe. Can never spell his name. Doughty, something like that. He's got a brilliant, it's old now, it's like 4 years old or something. Love meditation, just to put love out, bring love in. Agnes Vivarelli. If you want to do specific person attraction, she's the one for that. She's got loads of stuff on there. Otherwise, Pisces, you naturally do it by staying in very good energy about a situation, only experiencing the good stuff. And Pisces, you're very good at controlling that. Okay, you can definitely do that. Also, with the Ace of Wands at Aquarius, the star, you could be meeting an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a fire sign here, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, let's have a couple of cards. Ooh, that's interesting. To close out, and then I'm off to do the extended. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'll zoom in on those. Right, look here. Look here, Pisces. 7 of Cups, which is just a warning, Pisces, not to get lost in fantasy land, okay, while Mercury's retrograde, because we can do that. Remember, we're 5 of Swords in it, so our head is slightly ruling our heart this month, okay? And then, gorgeously, we have the 4 of Wands. A card of magic, a card of wonder, and a card of a portal opening up, Pisces. All you have to do this month, spiritually, is show up. Remember to look after your body. We talked about that. And remember to nourish your soul. And I said nourish, and I hate the word nourish. To look after your soul. But also, your head's ruling your heart, okay? There's no... Yes, exactly. Your love card is clarity. Love can be complicated. Seek clarity in your relationships. Yes, Pisces. Yes, 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 and a double yes. Okay, if you want to join me for the extended, go refresh your drink. I'm going to get myself a cup of tea. Maybe slip into some loungewear. First link in the description box. Yeah, underneath the video for that. Leave me a comment. I read all my comments and I reply to as many as I can. And I love Pisces comments, because they're the maddest, daftest comments. And I love that because I am one. Okay, see you on the other side. Namaste.